welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host Aurora, and I'm very happy to be spending some time with you today. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is light and easy, flowing. If it is difficult, complicated, harsh, really bad at the moment, I hope I can give you energy. I hope I can give you hope. I hope I can give you tools to help you get to know yourself better, to recharge your batteries. The better you know yourself, the better decisions you're going to make. The stronger, healthier boundaries you're going to set. It's really important. It's something that I'm still learning to say no when in the past I said yes to please or appease somebody. Sometimes a no is way healthier for you than a yes with compromises. There's no doubt about it, right? Today's episode I will label say yes to yourself and no to compromises. In season 1 and 2 and even 3, I think I talk a lot about self-care and how you can better take care of yourself and the importance of alone time. And in season 5 here, I want to emphasize the importance of alone time one more time. It is so critical that you spend time with yourself and that you know that spending alone time, spending time with yourself doesn't mean to watch TV on your own or to go to the bar and drink by yourself or to binge eat. Alone time, for me, what I'm learning right now with a coach, can be a time where you process feelings and thoughts, where you brainstorm. Alone time can also mean being present, fully present with what is. And if you can imagine going for walks, I really encourage you to going for walks, little walks every day, just a couple minutes, just 15 minutes to start out, and to be fully present with your environment. You can set an intention for every walk, but presence is something really magical. You don't have your phone, you don't have a podcast running in the background, not even mine. It is just you walking around the neighborhood, of course not putting yourself in any danger, and being present with what happens around you. All too often we rush from A to B and try to do 20,000 things at a time, where we could actually relax and reconnect to ourselves. I find it also helps with feeling less lonely, feeling more connected. The more connected you feel to yourself, the more connected you feel to your surroundings. And that's really fascinating to observe. The better you feel with yourself, the better you will feel with people. The more accepting you are with yourself, the more accepting you're going to be with other people. You know, people who are very judgmental, perfectionists, they're usually very, very harsh on themselves and on others. They accept the same from others that they accept from themselves, and the standard is usually way too high and not easy to maintain for others outside of your bubble. So these walks that I encourage you to do several times a week can really help you to reconnect to yourself, to reconnect with your environment, and to be there in the moment. And if you have your mind, your monkey mind, your beautiful little monkey mind that always wants to be busy, creeping up on you and coming up with to-do lists, brainstorming, processing of arguments, of conversations that might happen in the future, of conversations that happened in the past, then you can just learn to turn the volume down and to let it sit in a corner for a little bit, and then tune back into your breath, into what is happening around you. Maybe there's people walking around very busily. Maybe there's children playing. Maybe there's cars driving by or bicycles. Maybe you walk in the park or in the forest and you notice trees and plants and animals. And it's funny because while I describe this silent walk or quality alone time walk to you, I feel very relaxed already. Maybe you observed somebody in the past who, in a waiting line, was not looking down on his or her phone, who was just looking at you and smiling and saying hello, who was engaging in a conversation with the cashier or with the person sitting next to him or her on the bus. I feel we use our phones for very important things, don't get me wrong. I love my phone, I love the internet, I love Facebook, everything about it. But there comes a point where we forget to interact and connect with our direct environment. And sometimes people start nagging and being upset with you because they don't know how else to make you stop and connect with them. Sometimes an accident happens, or you trip, or you hurt yourself because you were not fully present. Sometimes we lose things like wallets or keys or lipsticks or bubble gums because when we put them away the last time, we were not aware, we were not mindful. We were not consciously putting it away. We just put it somewhere, but had something else in mind. So when you go on these walks without your phone, without any music, and really connect to your environment, it might make you feel very grounded and very good about yourself. It might also bring up stuff that you have been running away from in a long time, and this is why you avoid spending alone time without distractions. But this is very important. It is very important to notice and to observe and to feel, and then to go deeper and to resolve at a later stage. But to see, in observing your thoughts and your feelings, how you really are doing without compensation, without distraction. It is critical. All too often we run around and, we're not feeling 100% awesome. We call our friend, we call our parents, and we unload our stuff, and they can help us to some degree. And then we go back to our place and same old stuff again. Sometimes they might not even be available. And then you blame it on them why you're not feeling better. This little practice here that I'm sharing with you today is going to help you to be more sufficient. Of course you call a friend when you're not feeling good. Of course you call your parents or guardians or whoever you'd like to talk to when you're not feeling well. But I want to give you these tools for you to know that you can also help yourself. You can only be there for you so much when you have a very distracted life and compensation. Allow some time to yourself. Allow some time of no distraction. And you will see that you will maybe even sleep better, make better food choices, be more content in life in general, more confident. It is really important to take time to yourself in between meeting friends, in between work and meeting up with your partner. And your partner will feel inspired and maybe also start a self-empowering journey. And it can improve relationships so drastically. The better you feel about yourself, the more content you are with yourself, the better partner you can be. Thank you so much for listening. If you have subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you so much for being here. And if you have any requests for episode, never hesitate. Contact me on Facebook and just shoot me a message. Hey, can you talk about this? I will make sure to talk about it. And I don't even have to mention your name. I can if you want to, but I don't have to. And if you want to send me a tap on the shoulder, a hooray, an applaud, then please leave me a review on Apple Podcast. It's the strongest currency amongst podcasters. Thank you so much for listening. I will be out there very soon again.